Steve. What's up, Z?
All right, today's a Sunday. What are we doing on a Sunday?
Home improvement.
Home improvement. The grind never stops, the work never ends. I'm wearing my Ziggy's Lawn and Landscape shirt. We're gonna be moving the dump truck and the trailer. It's crazy to think, almost a year ago to the day, we did the setup, our 2023 setup, like right here. And the equipment went from pretty much where the trailer is all the way up to the front door. That's how much stuff there was. And as many of you guys know that who've been watching the channel, we sold 90% of the lawn accounts to Papa Zig. He started up his own business again, and this video is after his setup. So you guys saw his new setup. We walked you through the truck and trailer. Well, the truck it was truck number 2, identical to this one. He got his own trailer, own equipment. We built him a walker mower from pretty much scratch with a new engine and transmissions in it. And we got this left. We got the skid steer left. We sold a lot of equipment. It's all due to our new business venture that we have dove into with the equipment buying and selling, the vehicle buying and selling, the part outs, everything going on at the shop. But there still is a dump truck and trailer, which is kind of weird because we were at the shop every single day, and it's time for spring cleanups. And honestly, this past week, we would have been probably 30 cleanups done already with like our normal annual routine, if you want to call it that. We didn't start yet. No one really started yet. The weather hasn't been that great around here, but we sold a lot of stuff, equipment-wise. Like we said, we got rid of the one dump truck. We got rid of the black pickup truck. We got rid of the other enclosed trailer. The excavator got sold last summer. Yeah. It's actually a couple doors up at our neighbor's house who bought it from us. We sold the newer walker, the 2022 walker, 27 horsepower. We sold the Toro Multi-Force with the dump bucket.
It's gone. Oh yeah, we said we were never going to sell that, but we did sell it.
We sold one of 2 Skag Windstorms. That's the good thing about not having debt on the business is if you sell it, you just get to keep the money. We got very good money for what we sold so far. The Walker bed edger attachment that's famous on TikTok with like 500,000 views has been sold. What else? We sold the little Wonder leaf loader before the fall even started. Papa Zig bought the other one back for his truck, so we still got the tow behind one. I mean, this sounds stupid. We're only doing 10 bi-weekly properties this year. And we're the ones, since we started YouTube, preaching bi-weeklies, don't do them, don't do them, don't do them. But these are 10 large properties. One being, I don't know, the Lake Association is 5 big fields. Like, it's worth it. It's totally worth it. And we're going to make good money off of the 8 properties because we're doing the shop full time, but we're going to be able to just run out every other week and knock these 8 properties out in half a day, 3/4 of a day, every other week, and still be able to do our transition stage as we're going from full force landscaping into this new business and into all the other businesses that we're going to be jumping into within the next 12 months. Once again, the dumpster business is still open. We are waiting on the permits. It takes up to 2 years, 18 months or something. We're on like month 13, I think. We're still waiting. We got to pull this truck forward. Yeah. We got to get the walker started. The original walker, the 2017 walker mower. Put that back in the trailer. The Skag V-Ride 61. We still have the Skags that we purchased September. Right before aerating season. We got the aerator, we got the new Windstorm, we got the new 61. We'll talk about that in a quick second. But the purpose of this video is we're redoing the deck at my house. So we got to move some landscape equipment around. Got to go in here anyway. Let's start this truck up, shall we?
The F550. How did Luna get out? How is that even possible? Hi, Luna. What the heck? broke her leash, but I'm surprised she came this way.
She broke her leash?
Yeah.
All right, ready for our really jam-packed trailer full of our 2024 setup?
Yeah, this is kind of the unofficial 2024 setup, I guess, but we'll do a video on it entirely once we get going.
It's a good setup. It's just we're not running a million accounts anymore.
There's nothing in there.
Oh wow! Did someone steal everything? Yeah, we might as well just do a quick run through.
Yeah, do a quick. Weed whackers.
We still have 4 of these. We're gonna sell 2 of them. 2 weed whackers. These are our Ford's outdoor power equipment.
Same ones that Papa Zig just bought.
Yeah,
the articulating ones.
Yeah, the ones that.
The hedge trimmers.
Hedge trimmers. The pole saw is actually up here.
We got a pole saw with the Red Max engine.
We're keeping all this small stuff because, like, I forget how much this stuff costs. I don't know. Was this $500, 600? I don't even remember. But what are we going to sell for 300? It's not going to change our life financially, and we're going to need it at some point. The landscaping, Ziggy's Lawn and Landscape is going to remain open forever. We're going to be doing mostly project-based work, such as paver patios, retaining walls,
mulch, right?
mulch jobs. We still have clients outside of those 10 bi-weeklies that are once a year mulch, and they take care of everything else. Wonderful. We get to show up with 15 yards of mulch and knock it out in a few hours. We don't have to go there every single week. I personally cannot stand weekly lawn maintenance. I've been doing it forever, since I was a little kid, and it was fine. And now it's to the point where we got our feet and our hands in all these other different directions with all sorts of different businesses that the weekly lawn maintenance, it's just too much to solely focus all of our time on. So that's why we kept the 8 or 10 big, large properties. And we do have separate clients that are spring cleanup and fall cleanup only. That's wonderful. We only have to go there twice a year. We don't have to go there 26 weeks in a row to cut the grass. If we had to, and we didn't have these other businesses, like, we'd still be doing exactly what we were doing last year, but that's the whole reason why we downgraded all of the equipment.
Here's the V-Ride 61, right? How many hours does this thing have? It's dead. The batteries, actually. We stole. Yeah, we stole the battery for another thing, right?
Let's ask everyone's opinion, right? We didn't want to get rid of the multi-force because we know we're going to need the mulch bucket for probably not, right?
Yeah, we could have used it, but
in the future, we know there's going to be those times where, oh, damn, I still wish we had the Toro, but this mower, 61, that was a 52. We could have found another mowing deck for that, but this mower's brand new, and for these big fields, we're just going to be able to zip them as fast as we can so we can get back to the shop to what we really want to do. But then it comes to the point of, we bought the 3 of these together with the fleet deal from Ford's Outdoor Power Equipment, also known as Ford's Lawnmower. You'll zoom in on this sticker. We shot them out in every video because they've been very good to us. Teddy down there at Ford's Lawnmower, they've taken care of us every time over the past, I think this is our 3rd year going to them for our equipment since we found them on Facebook. Like an hour away from us, but it's worth every minute to go down there, and 2 hours round trip to deal with them versus dealing with whatever. They have every brand. That's the point, is you can mix the different brands, and if you need a Toro and a Skag, they have it. You don't have to go to 2 different dealers. It's your one-stop shop. But anyway, the Windstorm came with these 2 pieces of equipment when we bought them all at once. We still have the Ferris 52. It only has 500 hours. That will be going for sale soon. We're just getting it ready, cleaning it up a little bit. The thing is in perfect shape. But the aerator is kind of like a question mark for us. When we purchased all this stuff, this was going to be a big year for us landscaping-wise, and the shop and our other businesses came up over the winter and after the fact that we bought these 3. So we're not really sure if we're going to be aerating anymore. Made quite a good deal of money on it, but look at it, it's brand new. We are contemplating selling it if anyone's interested. We should have rented one last year if we would have known that this would have been the case at this point in time, but we thought we'd be spring aerating, fall aerating, and we'd be running another 120 weekly accounts this year. It's just we didn't know at the time. And we didn't even have any hints that this was going to take a major twist, our business ventures and stuff. I think this with the seed box was like 15 grand or 15.5, and I don't really see us doing it this year. If it comes to the fall and we have those 5 clients that are now Papa Zigs and they reach out and they want aerating, we'll rent one. But if anyone's interested, make an offer. The thing's a beast. It needs nothing. It's brand new. Just told you what we paid for it. Make a reasonable offer or reach out to our email. I don't know. Let's get this thing loaded up.
You gotta put the battery in.
Okay, we gotta move the walker out of the shed, and then we gotta get going on the deck project.
Let's go take a look at the walker.
Remember we had all the auction stuff here?
Yeah, everything was here. It was so weird.
Grass. This shed came down
In the winter.
last month when we got like a foot of snow, and then it melted in like 3 days. Yeah, this shed's garbage, right?
Yeah, it's
Or
the
keep
pipe. Maybe the structure's all right.
But for today, we gotta move this thing anyway.
Harbor Freight all the way. I forgot this was back here. The yellow car.
Starter stuck.
Yeah, it needs a good power wash, this thing.
What is this? Is this his Papa Zig move? Yes, it is. Oh, Lord. Putting a Verizon stake in the ground instead of the cotter pin because he lost a cotter pin. Good God. He's lucky we love him and like him.
Good?
That's
That'll
that.
shut. Alright, we're done there. Let's talk about the dump truck. It's just been sitting here real quick before we get going on this deck. What do you think?
What do I think about what?
What year is this thing again?
I think it's a 72.
This thing's been sitting here for months.
We got it last June,
Yeah,
but we saved it
we did.
because we're gonna do something with it. But like, look at the cab's like, what, 72, 52 years old?
Yeah.
Think about that. That's so cool. I mean, this is flaky.
That looks like old paint though, doesn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Someone sprayed over it, and it didn't adhere right. But like the body's in, look at that. No sagging at all. It's perfect.
Yeah, it is.
This is gonna be a sandblast, redo the entire truck, literally do the whole thing, and
Yeah,
make it like
make
a
it
shop
nice.
truck or something, like advertising and also.
Yeah. Pop the hood real quick.
See, I was trying to do that a couple weeks ago. I forget which one it is.
It's got a little ding right here. This is the only spot of rust on it, I think, is right here and maybe right here. It went? Okay.
The motor's all taken apart.
Yeah, the valve covers are off. Yeah.
Old school. Look at how
Should
clean
put
it is.
we want to put a 7.3 in here. We should put a 6-liter in this, but we should do a 7.3 also.
Got enough room.
We could do either of them, but a 7.3, they're both easy.
If the motor mounts are so far forward, we'd have enough room for the turbo.
Yeah. Yeah, the turbo would be the cab's so high up, I think it would actually
this, though? Why'd they
sit
take...
well. Look at the radiator, this thing's so old. The flexi plate. Yeah, this would be cool though. We're gonna do something cool with it.
Jim, tell our viewers what I paid for this last summer.
Was it 350 bucks?
Not even.
250?
320.
320 bucks for this? It's worth more than that in scrap. This side of the cab's in great shape too. The door has a little bit on the bottom and the fender does, but that's fixable. And then the, look at the dash, it's so cool. Look at that thing. The stick shift.
How many miles does it have? 60,000.
Yeah.
Dang, this thing's cool, Jim.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we have our work cut out for us today. You walk up this deck. If you remember from day one, it looked like this. Kind of some of the boards. See, that one's a little bit rotted out. This one over here is pretty bad. It's missing a piece of it. Don't want a dog to get their foot stuck in there or something. It was painted right before they got rid of the house, the previous seller. They did have a hot tub up here at one point, so they cut a hole for the wire. But it's a good spot. Like, you can see the pond out from up here. Easy to get to right from the kitchen. You come out here, see this, you get the pool and all that down there. It's a good spot, but it's just the deck is just not, it's not going to last the length of this season. Look at this. It's like, I could probably just kick that and fall over. The railings, look at this one. Yeah, the whole thing's moving. Anyways, though, we're gonna do a time lapse of stripping the deck and then redoing it. Might be a course of a few days. It's definitely gonna be a few days, but we're going to strip it down today for sure, so we know what we got, and then we're gonna go from there with putting new decking. The main goal is to have an in-ground pool here. I'd say in the next 3 to 5 years. So we're going to take that in consideration with how expensive we go with the boards and the options that we have with the deck, because not that the deck is coming down in 3 years, but if we have a pool, we're going to make the deck really small and have an open floor plan patio with steps off the deck. The small deck down to the pool.
Yeah.
But that's 3 to 5 years down the line. I think we're going to spend a couple grand to fix this deck to make it work for 3 years. 2 or 3 grand is my guess to do this. And hey, if it serves us for 3 years and we can rip it down, and it only costs 3 grand, that's great. Because I think if we hired someone to redo this, we're probably looking at like 15 or 20, probably more than that, maybe 30. It's a big deck. I don't know. I'd rather put that money towards a pool and redo all the landscaping ourselves with all of our equipment and go from there. But that's it. Let's start moving all this crap. Tired.
I'm tired too.
Let's see.
It's crazy though.
If any of you guys watching us do decks, let us know what we did wrong, because we feel like that took a little bit longer than it should have. I mean, it's done. What's that, 4 hours?
Yeah.
To do that was a lot of cleaning to do first.
That's it, right?
I'll wrap this part up.
Yeah, until next time.
And that's it. Next time we have to do the deck, I'm ripping it off the house and putting a patio in.
Yeah.
And a pool.